Well, hello everyone. This is one of those one of those videos I haven't done in a while, but setting that aside, welcome. And this is kind of the kind of chapter guide if you're kind of curious about how it should look like on paper. The essentially the guide for your chapter. Now, most of us would already kind of go through it like regularly, so you shouldn't have any issues. But if you're kind of curious about how it canonically goes, if you want to kind of go back to it and kind of enjoy the story on your own, and maybe sort of forgot how it goes, this is kind of what you can do. This is much a guide it is to this for you, it's for me. So let's get out of the way. This is obviously the first one, so this is not really. We're gonna kind of skip through this, of course. We're not actually gonna let you do anything else. I'm doing this from scratch, so hold with me. Apologies for the delay. If you guys probably didn't see it, but I ended up taking like a couple to actually continue this. So I hope I actually get to actually finish this in time, so I can actually finish up the bosses. But I don't know if I will, because I got work with it. So that's. Well, let's continue, and hopefully I get between about 50 minutes or so. Alright, so far this is the second one. Let's go to the third one, right? So 1, 2, 3. The third one. Let's continue then. Alright, this seems to be the fourth one, so let's. It does seem to be a little bit weirdly far, so. Star-wise is definitely. You know, honestly, between what I've been doing today, this video has taken like approximately 3 different breaks. It's not even a joke. I wish it kind of was. Fucking yourself thing. I gotta make sure to clean this up. Right? I'm hearing my thoughts, which is never a good thing. But yeah, no. So we have so far 1, 2, 3, 4. They've all been kind of canonical. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have fifth one, which is this one. I have been meaning to do this for a bit, and honestly, this is taking way longer than I expected. In between making this video, for kind of a real quick thing, they broke the download servers broke, which I thought was kind of funny. So I just want to comment on that. And so let's continue, and we'll talk about it in another video. I'll see you guys in a moment. Yeah, so far this seems to be kind of like the pretty consistent, continues like chronologically. Like this is what the chronology is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been pretty simple so far. I don't think they've actually made it super complicated because I think they did kind of realize that certain things are kind of difficult to follow along. I wouldn't surprise me if they kind of move alongside this way because this is kind of like a long time. If it just goes from here to here, kind of have a skip over, but not enough in my commentary. Okay, yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. We did seem to take a bit of a different spin, so it does seem that there's kind of different parts of the story. So at least if you want to watch it like how you first experience it, this is kind of where you're going to do it. There's the first 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you go back here, and this is what you kind of unlock next. So I'll leave you at that. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, continuing forward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 7, and then 8. And we do seem to have gotten the boss. Okay. So the first boss we actually Victoria, that is the first boss we get. So I'm guessing I don't know what the next one is now. Because typically they have like kind of like a pattern. So Victoria, I guess is going to be the kind of the first character we get because we already know that one. Actually, I think it's actually released today. Thing for those of you who are working on that. But yeah, no, let's continue forward. I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, next up we have we have yeah, I guess it's, so. This is 7th state we have. This is part 9 canonically, or well, chronologically speaking, we're the way you originally experienced the game. Let's continue though. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, but this makes it 10. We're actually nearing the end of this one. At least on the tickets wise. I think I'll be consuming all of them, but as per usual, let's continue forward and let's finish up this chapter. At least in here. Talking about a little bit towards the end, but I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, finishing up with the last 3. This is the next one. Yes, I'm Alright, next up, second to last, we were nearly there, and with that, it'll always be time for me to go, as well as kind of talking about finishing up my thoughts, at least on the aesthetics on the chapter. Again, I actually have not seen the recent Apocrypha chapters. At this point, I just have not had like the time and really the investment on this quite as much as I'd like to. But taking that aside, let's continue. Four, five, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of it back. And it actually leads us back to obviously, this one takes nothing, but at least from the perspective of the player, we're actually unlocking. Back here, you don't kind of have to really bit of out the story, and you kind of move on from there. But anyway, aside, let me actually give my finishing thoughts. So far, I think we might actually only be getting one character from this event. I might actually try and see if I can take a peek on what we have here, but I'm not 100% sure what we're going to have, so I'm very, very curious, and I don't know if I will be summoning on Victoria. We'll have to see how good she is, and what kind of character she is. We'll be checking that out in a moment. So setting this aside, this has been it for the Chapter 6 chronology guide. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Again, if you I'll kind of tell you again how this kind of goes chronologically now. Just didn't have to actually go through the entire video. Again, it is kind of interesting for me to kind of go through this. I actually learn myself and kind of get a little bit of story stuff. From the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13 to finish it off here. I'm gonna go do that. And I'm not gonna unlock, but I'm not actually gonna see this for a minute. And I'm actually gonna go do the boss because, as you can tell, I have not done it. I have tried stuff. So have a good one, stay solid, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.